Watching a child learn how to read and how to write is just something that's actually hard to describe. That little light up moment on their face, it gives them a power and a sense of confidence that they deserve to have. It gives them a voice in this world.
I've seen when kids struggle to read, and I've seen the defeat in them, and when we can see that aha moment of, I get it, like, that's just the best feeling as an educator.
Teaching kids how to read is the most important thing that we do. Their ability to read will have an impact on their ability to learn science and history, social studies, everything. Having a strong foundation in reading opens up doors throughout a student's life.
We were having kids who just didn't see themselves as readers. It's so sad when you see a student that doesn't feel successful.
I started my first year not knowing a hot clue as to how to teach a kid to read. It was probably the most overwhelming feeling, trying to learn how to do the PM benchmark. In my mind, it told me nothing about the kids' reading skill levels and what they needed to move forward with.
The way that we were teaching reading, we now know, doesn't catch all kids.
We need equity. We can't be happy with 90%. We need to make sure that everybody is getting what they need.
The evidence became so compelling that we felt like really we had to act.
I started to try to find a different way, something that would help kids have confidence in themselves and really seeing themselves as readers and writers.
We found out at that time is that we probably needed a bit more emphasis on the word recognition, things like decoding, phonological awareness, word fluency. That's when we found out more about structured literacy.
Structured literacy.
Well, structured literacy is really an approach to teaching kids how to read.
An explicit and systematic way of teaching literacy skills to students. We start with a focus on phonemic awareness, so the understanding of how sounds work together, and then we move into explicitly teaching the students sound-letter combination.
A and A. So let's do this one together. A spells A and A.
First word is mad. Good. What happens if I add that magic E? Aid. Beautiful. I'm changing the...
It is based on structure. It's based on routines in a way that's not overwhelming for students.
For a long time, we didn't look at the smallest components of reading, and I think teaching kids how words work, how to decode.
All the pieces that children need are sequential, and we don't skip any. We aren't leaving anything to chance.
It really opened my eyes to how important it is to really catch kids early in their reading journey to build those really solid foundations.
Because we use early screening starting at the beginning of kindergarten, we're able to identify who needs intervention much more quickly, and we're able to provide that intervention before a student meets failure.
Before, a lot of it was based on teacher opinion, whereas now it's a lot more structured in how we choose our students, so no one falls through the cracks.
We do our dibbles 3 times a year. It's a screening tool, meaning it helps us just identify students who might need a little bit more help. The QPS is the quick phonics screener. We take a look at all of those pieces of data, and then we divide our students up into what we call our walk to learn groups.
Okay, so let's read this word.
Page.
Stage.
Huge.
Huge, that's right. Okay, let's sound this one out together.
We do something called a walk to learn model, and it's based around a multi-tiered system of support. So we use screening methods to group them, and then from there decide which kids are on pace, which students need some extra time, group them within other students that have a similar skill level, and then we offer double time of literacy instruction. So our tier 2 and 3 groups are currently receiving 60 minutes a day, and our tier 1 gets 30 minutes. So the goal is that we actually catch them up.
One of the things I found when I was a classroom teacher in my earlier years was we were having kids who would have success with a certain type of book, but once they went into a different type of book, they weren't able to be as successful as reading.
Now we're reading books that are right at their level in decodables based on the phonics lesson that they're working on. And then outside of those times, the kids are working on directed letter formation and word work and fluency practice.
10% of reading levels go up when a child's motivated. So by keeping it within their reach, they'll feel more motivated and they'll feel like they can do the reading and they'll want to learn even more.
You can see they're excited because they're getting what they need at the time that they need it. So yeah, it's really exciting.
Seeing the students in their groups at their just right reading levels is heartwarming to see like how successful they are in their smaller groups and how they're getting it in a quicker amount of time. Just seeing it click is we know we're making a difference.
Now it feels like everyone can do parts of it, and when we're having conversations, we're having the same conversations. It's really a team approach.
The interdepartment collaboration for us has been really key to our approach. Having everyone in the division on the same page. So we're all teachers of reading here. A lot of our walk to learn groups, you'll see very small ratios of adult to student, and that's because we have all of the adults in our building who are trained in structured literacies.
I am a literacy interventions teacher that gives more targeted support to students. We're using the program UFly. It's from the University of Florida, so a phonics-based science of reading program.
I know this sound is k. What says k? C. C. I'm gonna leave this, that's a weird sound, isn't it? Our vowels, none of our vowels say So let's leave that part out. What's our last sound? Could. D. So that's a D, magic C. Up.
I had a little one today with the word just cat. We sounded out, we talked about the sounds, and she's like, looks at me and she goes, cat. And I said, yeah, cat. Her face just lit up, and then she was confident, and then she wanted to keep going.
All of us intervention teachers have like multiple stories to share. I had an Indigenous student. He started the year very insecure, especially when he had to read. Throughout the year, little by little, I saw that change. He really gained confidence and his self-esteem began to flourish.
Across Evergreen is kids that didn't think they were learners are now recognizing that they are learners. And I think it's really changing their trajectory. If the province of Manitoba could get on board with what we're doing here in Evergreen, I think it could make us a stronger place for all Manitobans.
I'm really grateful that Evergreen has invested the time, resources, professional development, and all of those things to make it what it is now.
The investments that we have made into the school division as a board are definitely paying off. It is so wonderful to see the kids learning to read. Once they can read and write, and the opportunities are endless for them.
It has positive impacts in terms of behavior, social emotional learning, well-being. All of those aspects of a child's growth and development are positively impacted by their reading experience.